useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? Glorious, Master! Ice is our ally against such beings.
You're not one of ours. Have you come to save us? Forgive me. I cannot seem to walk of my own accord just now. Would you aid me in reaching the entrance?
'Tis done. Well said.
My magics are at your disposal!
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
If you've anything edible, I'll gladly lessen your burden.
Aught has changed since last we came. I hope this does not bode ill.
I cannot fault your memory. We must get to the bottom of this.
It is overly narrow here, and ill-suited to combat.
Let us proceed with caution. Eyes peeled. Ears pricked. pray, allow me to open yon chest. Saurian! Fire's fury shan't be arrayed against this foe.
Stone in hand, we can travel wheresoever we please.
'Tis not an item to be squandered. Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
It is rather high. It might be beyond our reach.
Leave this to me, Master. I'll see us through. I expect you'll be wanting my assistance.
You went in there to save my fellow soldiers. Well now, I underestimated you, friend. I shall send word of your deed. You've done well this day. I thank you. We'll see to the
Oh, you have my gratitude, friend.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Hold, sir. I'd rethink pressing onward if I were you. The village is crawling with saurians. Forgive me. I didn't mean to startle you. I used to call this place home, you see, in times more peaceful. You're the Arisen, are you? We were hoping to reclaim our village. But it doesn't seem we fled when the dragon attacked some days past, thinking we'd return once the baleful thing was gone. Easier said than done, clearly. In our absence, a bask of saurians. What are we to do? The guards not like to send soldiers. But mayhap they needn't at all. Please, sir, do something, anything about the saurians.
Saurians abound, Master. Be on your guard.
Caution would be wise, but we ought not let it halt us in our course. Was most effective.
Shall we report our results?
Is the deed done, good Arisen? Oh, thank you. Thank you. We shall all be able to return to our homes at last. I dare say we'll have this place livable again. I cannot thank you enough. Long will you be known as If you happen to pass by, I should like for you to see this place as 'twas afore the dragon's attack. For your sake, as well as ours,
With this, the peril has passed. Still, perhaps we ought to visit the village again anon, just to be certain.
I quite agree.
Buy a little something, won't you? Hope to see you again.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every last coin.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
A chance to recover our strength would be most welcome. Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?
At last. I should like for you to see this place as 'twas afore the...
Now to report to Captain Brandt. Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
What is that? A tower? Nay, a statue?
We ought to take a closer look.
Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but ours is a party of women, by and large.
And yet, no two of us are the same.
'Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
We must not let down our guard.
One of us is being drenched!
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
Many thanks. I hope this conveys my gratitude.
I pray my efforts aid your cause. Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Magic is at your disposal.
You must cleanse yourself with that oil. Great taste. Well done, Master. I will protect you. Fight our foes.
If memory serves, there is another place we were to visit, not far from here.
It is worth considering, if we've the time. This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
What about you? Well met. You are come. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. You know where to find me. I fear I've no wisdom to offer.
Come rain or shine.
Tell us.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So if all you check... The price, just remember, Isers die early deaths. Hope to see you again.
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Oh-ho! Most excellent. You may now change your vote. However, if you wish to register as a warrior... Greetings. Welcome to the... Here, we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word. Always a pleasure.
Peruse at your leisure.
Over here, if you please.
Nothing good will come of today. I just...
Hi. Faring well, I hope. Would you care to join me? I'd not say no to a bit of company. I was hoping you'd say that. Do you know, I had a feeling we'd meet here today. Intuition, I suppose. Say, you're not from round here, are you? Are you a traveler? Have you seen many places? How I envy you. This city is all I know. I long to learn more of the outside world, but Mother won't allow it. She's always telling me how dangerous it is beyond the palace walls. But that only makes me question her judgment all the more. After all, if the world truly is so perilous, what of the lives of our people? They must be fraught with uncertainty, subject to harsh conditions. It seems unfair that I alone should be shielded from that reality. But listen to me waffling on. Ah, I almost forgot. Here, I brought more of the money I owe you. I should have the remainder ready by our next meeting. My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. I mustn't let Mother find... Thank you for indulging me. I do hope we'll see each other anon. Till then, farewell.
Pray, follow me. This way, Master. The person we're here to meet is nowhere to be seen. Shall we come back later?
I'm not sure we're making any progress here. We might want to remind ourselves of the particulars of our task.
Welcome to the start. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Always a pleasure. This might be worth a read.
Let's have a look then.
Welcome to the start. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back anytime. Fine wares. Welcome.
Well met, sir.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment to speak?
Welcome.
Peruse at your leisure.
I'm surrounded by witches on all sides.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You've done a fine job culling those monsters, Your Majesty. 'Tis common knowledge among the people that 'twas you who delivered them from danger. The number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope of an audience with the Arisen, should you continue to display such valor, the day will soon come when Disa can no longer deny your presence. And ere it slips my mind.
Naught compares to the sense of achievement that accompanies a job well done.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's misdeeds. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels for now. Would that I could undertake the task myself. But what say you, Your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Disa demanded Waldar amend the code of Vermund to her own benefit, and many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, our laws dictate that Your Majesty, thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, what say you? Might you be willing to aid me? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious, Your Majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable... There is much we ought to tend to. If we are for some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds, and so, in honor of the false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings, what say you, Your Majesty? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an Here. This take care, Your Majesty. There is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the... There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen while examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds. For some time now, it seems, she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be arisen. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing, yet 'tis strange. For sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that Your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge, and I am glad to hear it. For I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign
I sense eyes upon us.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize.
Be well, Arisen.
Are you
I'm
fit
not
to
one for
travel? Then let's not.
There is a rumor whispered among pawns that I have oft pondered. The gist of it is, when pawns travel beyond the rift, we can contract a peculiar illness that imperils the lives of those around us. At first, we are only restless and excitable, but in time we become so unruly that even the...
Greetings. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. Methinks Roderick will be able to tell you. He runs the local armory. May fortune smile upon you, sir. Do come again.
Well met, citizen Mother Vale. Must be ready to do this.
Day beckons.
The rules at your neck.
In my line of business, patience is...
Something smells divine.
Places such as this nourish the spirit.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
I don't like the look
This
of this.
can't be how it ends.
This is an outrage.
This is not an encounter I'd foreseen.
Let my magic grant you an elemental boon.
Oh, not...
Seems we
a trial indeed, but one we surpassed with skill.
Fortune favors us, it would seem. This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb. We ought to put it to good use.
Hail! Looking for a craftsman? I'm a master of my... Looking for a craftsman?
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Idleness is a luxury I can rarely afford.
They'll wish they'd helped.
There's no easy thing. Making a living so late.
So stiff after a day's patrol.
I'm so tired. I've barely the vim to tie my boots.
These old bones. Dirt and roots make for poor pillows. All the best tales come from traveling in. These old bones.
Tidy still.
If I could, I'd never leave.
Time to get to work.
This looks as if 'twould fetch a hefty sum.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
Oof, that was close.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
I'll have nightmares if I want to price on peace.
What should I do?